Just have to say, back with another video. Finally, I don't be uploading. So, but I honestly, once Borderlands and Destiny come out, I'm be uploading so much, bruh. So much Borderlands content, so much, I guess, Brawl too, and Destiny and all that good stuff. But that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is, what the heck? By the title, you can see I'm here to talk about that young anime. And while I'm talking about anime, I'm gonna do let's do experimental random 1v1s while I'm talking about the anime. Oh, and I got Orion first. Black Knight, you know, not Orion. Shh, not Orion. Shh. Anyways, first off, what do I want to talk about with anime? Why am I talking about anime? Well, great question that none of you asked. Rockapilla Degia. A lot of you guys have been asking. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, so one, I love anime, right? I don't need to actually take this experimental too seriously, but I don't want to be losing a lot. Anyways, I love anime, right? Anybody who knows me knows I love anime. Anybody who is, any of you guys follow me on Twitter, you know I love anime. Me and anime get along really, really well. But oh shoot, a lot of good anime that's coming out this season. I'm just gonna be talking about seasonal anime mostly in this video. So I should probably tell you, let's talk about this season's anime or something like that. Anyways, oh boy, this season's anime is really, really good. We got Fire Force. My favorite are Fire Force, Dr. Stone, and Demon Slayer. Although this one, I forgot, from something to World Strongest, some anime title, something like that, that I watch on Hulu is also pretty good, and it's coming out weekly right now. But my top three right now are Dr. Stone, Fire Force, and Demon Slayer, which is a pretty popular opinion, so I don't think there's going to be any polarizing things on that. But anyways, oh boy, my favorite out of those three right now has to be Demon Slayer. I just love Demon Slayer with like passions unknown. Secondary has to be Fire Force. Fire Force is so close to being #1 though. Like, just the intro enough is like makes me want to change it to my #1 for this season, because the intro is so good. It's freaking ridiculously good for no reason. I don't know why, but it's just really good. Oh shoot, bro, Jala, why you beating on me like this? I'm just trying to make. Oh, okay. Shoot. Anyways, there might be, if you're not caught up, right, there's gonna be some spoilers in here. I'm recording this the day I'm releasing it, so like this Saturday. So like I just finished watching Demon Slayer. That's why I'm here now. So about Demon Slayer, let's start with that first. The animation is lovely. Every demon has like their own storyline thing. Everything looks good. The fighting looks freaking amazing. The characters are amazing. It's good. It's nice. It's enjoyable to watch, you know. And the intro is also really, really good. Not as good as Fire Force intro in my opinion. I love Fire Force's intro. Like, it's, you know, I'm a big anime intro person, you know, and anime intros matter to me a lot. And the fact that Fire Force intro is like so freaking godly, like, really, really makes me want to watch it every day. Like, man, I listen to the intro like every day. It's great. Anyways, we're not talking about Fire Force right now. We're talking about Demon Slayer though. The art style is just great. The animation is great. Everybody was talking about that one episode. What was it, episode 19? I think it was. When Tanjiro pulled out that young spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen it, but I'm sure you have. When Tanjiro pulled out that young fire thing, that fire breathing stuff, not fire breathing, like, you know what I'm talking about. All right, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it was just some good animation. It looked really good. A lot of people was talking about it because it was really good. It was really nice, really sexy stuff. It was really, I don't know, it was really good to watch. You know, Demon Slayer is one of the animes where like the animation is really good, everything's really good about it. The story's really good, which I guess has nothing to do with the anime too much. More so to do with like the manga, you know. But in terms of that, like, I don't know, it's still really good. Oosh. Okay, hold on. Let me try to take this dub. Yes, that was his recovery. Freaking love experimental for telling you the recovery. Anyways, let's move from Demon Slayer. Let's go to Fire Force. Fire Force. Oof. The fighting, like, okay, one thing I've noticed about Fire Force that I love with a passion is the what is it? The sound, the way that the like, oh my gosh, when Shinra like boosts around using like his his little devil feet thing, which is just shooting fire from his feet. The sound it makes when he hits stuff, or like when he's fighting, and all the sounds in that anime, like the explosion sounds and stuff, sound really good. Like for no reason, they sound so immersive. Like when I hear it, I'll be getting hyped. I'll be like, bruh. The fights in there are, of course, amazing. The animation is beautiful, bruh. Like, oh my, it's different. It's definitely different. The story seems like it's pretty good. Although I don't really think it's as good as maybe Demon Slayers, but I feel like we're just not seeing as much or something like that. I don't know. Demon Slayer is definitely farther, so I'll make that judgment when I get there. But oh man, this like that's the first thing I always think about when I think of Fire Force is, well, right after the intro is the sounds. Like, oh my gosh, it just sounds good. Other than that, the fighting and animation, of course, is beautiful. It is great. It's fun to watch. Fire Force is really good. Dr. Stone, honestly, for Dr. Stone, I didn't think I would like it just because I'm more into like action anime and stuff like that. I'll do a few other things here and there, but like mostly into action animes, and Dr. Stone isn't really like that. But it just, I don't know, it kind of grew on me after a while, and I keep watching it week after week. Oh my god, you ain't finna do that to me. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Anyways, yeah, it grew on me. Like, I don't know, I enjoy watching it now to see, just to learn like new stuff, I guess. Maybe that's like the nerdish in me, but you learn a lot of new stuff when you be watching that, bro. I don't be knowing what's going on. He be talking about, oh, we're gonna use this and this to make this. This is a surprise to me because I'm dumb. I'm science dumb. So like I'll be like, what's going on? And then he does stuff, I'm like, chief, and then they explain it all. A lot of it you could tell was like really rooted in science, so it's really nice. Like trying to figure out what's going on. The characters kind of look a little weird, but my boy got an onion top. Main character got an onion top, so that's all that really matters. Dang, I just killed myself. Main character got an onion top, which I think is hilarious. But I don't know, Dr. Stone is interesting. I know it doesn't have as many people's attention as like Fire Force or even Demon Slayer for that matter, but it's pretty good in its own right, you know, in its own little way. If you want to learn about stuff, I feel like Dr. Stone's like the way to go. It's just kind of fun to watch and kind of keep up on every week. Even though I'm always more hyped about Fire Force on Fridays, but you know, hey. Another thing, Dr. Stone's intro is also pretty good. Like I said, it's not as good as Fire Force's intro. Fire Force is one of the best intros I've heard in a really long time. But Dr. Stone's is good too. It's pretty good stuff. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Demon Slayer has a really good intro too. Like I said, not as good as Fire Force's intro, but it's pretty great intro. Okay, bro, we in experimental, man. You ain't gotta do this to me, man. I'm out here playing random, trying to survive. All right. Obviously, I'm gonna die here. Anyways, yeah, the intro is pretty. It got me pretty hooked on there. If the intro is good, I will watch something random. Like, this is. I don't know if I want to mention this. And I'll mention it. So this anime called Domestic Girlfriend, which if you know about it, you know about it, I guess. It's not really. It's not, like I said, it's not like an action one. And I usually watch action stuff. But the intro is really good, so I'm really contemplating watching it, because I heard the intro once on like a top 10 best intros thing, and I was like, oh, so this is actually really good. Like, it's different, you know. It's pretty different. So I was like, oh, I might have to watch that, just because the intro is so good. Like, if the intro is good, bro, I can watch anything. It's ridiculous. Even some like Domestic Girlfriend, which usually wouldn't have like much interest with me, you know. I wouldn't want to watch it too much, but hey, you know, the intro is good, so I can sit there and just, oof. All right, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time. You know, I ain't anywhere. If I lose, I lose. Dang, you wanna be so dang mean. Anyways, yeah, the intro for Domestic Girlfriend is like really good, and it makes you want to watch it now, even though usually I would never watch anything like that. So I'm like, oof, what is going on with me? That's how I know intros are a crucial part of my life. Anyways, I don't really know what I intentions of the video. This is kind of random. I don't know. Next, I'm kind of like, I didn't really have a lot of ideas, and I was like, I should talk about some anime. Oh yeah, that was that recovery. So I know he gone. But next week, oh man, I'm so excited for Borderlands, man. That's like kind of what I've been waiting on. Like I've been wanting to play Borderlands, and nothing else has been really like, you know, when you're like really hyped for a game, super hyped, and like nothing else fills that gap. Like I've been trying to use Destiny to like fill that gap, but until Shadowkeep comes out, it's kind of like, I feel like what I'm doing in that game is useless, because I didn't get the Solstice armor, because I just didn't have the time to grind like that. So and then of course I've been working on a lot of my own stuff as far as college goes and things like that, but that's not really the point of this video. Point I'm trying to make at the end here is that ooh, that was a recovery. I don't think he touched the ground. Yes. Okay. The point of the end in this ending right here is just to say that next week, bruh, I'm gonna be streaming Borderlands Thursday night at midnight when it comes out. Hopefully Blue Boy's okay with that, because that's I have a 9:30 a.m. class the next day, which isn't really too early for me, but there's that. And I'm pretty sure he has a class too, so he'll be asleep. But you know, I'll try to sneak past him at that point. Anyways, I've been rambling this whole video, but I'm gonna end it here and keep it moving. Go to the editing stage, upload this before I go join in some Boiler Blaze stuff. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.
I just wanna be found.